Hey Phantomaniacs, welcome to the newest unboxing here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. Today we are taking a look at the sexy Triceraton, the Triceraton Gladiator from NECA's Mirage Comics Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line. This is not what I expected next in the form of a Triceraton. I thought for sure they would do a retooling of Zog, and who, by the way, was one of my figures of the year. The year he came out. Was it only last year? It feels like 10 years ago. But I really thought I didn't see a new body coming like this. So this is pretty wild. Got some action shots on the back. Got the credits on the bottom of the box. Let's open this big boy up. I love the Triceratons. I loved them in the original comics. Pretty much every form they've come out in. I really dig the idea of a humanoid Triceratops. I mean, what's not to like about that? Especially with as big and beefy as these characters are. I think it's absolutely wild that NECA released a figure like this as a troop builder, because again, my expectation, oh, look at that beautiful background. Oh, this is something a little bit different. So this is from the Turtles' Visit to Outer Space with, oh shoot, were they with Fugitoid at this point? But whatever the case, it's not the New York City backdrop that comes in most of these products. And I really love that they've done something different here. You know what, though? Having said that about the troop building, it actually does make a lot of... Oh, and I wish... I will still say, toy companies, make these less glossy. I want to use them for my thumbnails, but they don't... When they're this glossy, they don't photograph well. It actually does make sense that they would release this one first rather than a regular Triceraton, because as a troop builder, I'm sure everybody is more likely to buy the fully clothed Triceraton in multiples than this one. But if this one is the one that's out, and you get that FOMO, and you're like, man, I'd really like to have a couple of these. I don't know. Then people are going to buy these because it's what's available. This is great. These... NECA is so bold with releasing these. Because, yes, it's an awesome looking figure, and it has the, I guess, shelf appeal. You don't necessarily have to know the Mirage Comics Ninja Turtles stuff to think, oh, this is an awesome looking figure, I'd like to buy it. But at the same time, it is a $50 action figure that you're sticking in the back of Target and just hoping that there are enough people to have made it worthwhile. Now, granted, down the line, these do all appear... Oh, that's so satisfying. Look at that big, chunky, beefy dinosaur man. That is a great feeling action figure right there. I love it. Look at that. All right. Got more stuff to get out of here before we get too excited. But clearly, this line has shown NECA that it has legs, that it has enough interest from fans and potentially casuals who just like cool-looking toys to keep going with higher price point things, with obscure troop builders. Because look, there's a marketing bet, right? Obscure troop builders, like something that you're counting on people buying multiples of, but that your average consumer just isn't going to have any idea what it is. Why is this dinosaur man in his underpants in Target? That's a valid question there. Man, look at this thing. This is awesome. All right, we got to get the rest of the stuff, which is only secured by two little plastic tabby things. nope, I'm wrong. Oh my gosh, they're all NECA. This is not necessary. This is not necessary. But then again, I'm not involved in the whatever testing or whatever goes into the integrity of toy packaging. Maybe it is necessary. Necessary. Gosh, look at this gigantic 3-part nunchuck thing. Unbelievable. And that's exactly what makes these so compelling as troop builders, is just wanting to display. Now, this may require some heat before I can really get it in there. Sometimes it just depends. All right, we're good. There we go. Very nice. Just looking at these big chunky legs makes me want a Cerebus so bad. We've got some Usagis, right? We really need to get Dave Sim on board with this line and get some Cerebus figures. That is very much on my wish list for this Turtles line. I don't know if Dave Sim has... I feel like maybe he's a little problematic in this day and age. I'm not positive. But a Cerebus would be much appreciated. All right, everything's moving nicely. Look at that portrait. All right, let's do a little zoom here. Very different from the Zog portrait. Great range of motion for that head, for that big, giant, finned head. Tremendous range of motion, which, again, contributes to this being a compelling troop builder, because you can get all kinds of different levels of expressiveness across multiples of this figure. Really nice torso joint there. Waist joint. Oh, it is. Oh, so that's ugly. Maybe let's not use that waist joint at all. The tail has, of course, a bendy wire in it, so again, a little more expressiveness there. And it will bend in any direction, up, down, side, side, whatever. And then you've got your joint right here. Those ankles, I was playing with that earlier. I cannot get that ankle to budge. The knee, oh, there we go. There we go. I got it. Oh, look at that. And look, actually painted detail on that ankle joint. I love just the big, thick leg. Looks so good. Double jointed knees, moving freely. Everything is great. Standard, this style of hip, which you're not going to see that exposed ball joint with that ugly paint on it. That's fine. Now, can I get this ankle loose without pinching myself? Yep, there we go. All right. Fantastic. So the ankles are standard modern ankles. They've got the swivel at the point of connection and then the pivot there. Oh, man, just absolutely great, big muscle figure. So many cool poses are going to be possible with this guy. And again, multiples. I'm not going to be getting multiples because there's just too much stuff coming out at all times. But if this is the only thing you collect, or even if just Ninja Turtles are the only thing you collect, you could get a few of these and really, really have an awesome display. think I've got Zog's mouth open with his articulated tongue. I believe I'm going to keep this guy's mouth closed just to keep him different. All right, let's set him off to the side. Take a look at the accessories. I'm obviously not going to leave those fists for punching on the figure. He has got C-grips, open gesturing hands, which I'm probably also not going to use, but look at those awesome 3-finger and a thumb hands. And then a little different C-grips for the different size weapons. So I don't know which weapons are going to go with which C-grips. They look very, very similar, which is kind of weird. So we already took a look at the triple chuck, whatever this thing is called. Looks great. It's got a nice heft to it, actual chain, great painted detail with that shadowing. Very cool piece. You've got this thing, this sickle and wicked looking pyramid spike business. That's unique. That probably is going on my guy. And then we saw the Star Trek type situation here, the spear and weighted deal. Just that beautiful old school comic book paint job on all of these items looks so good. And then finally, you got a couple of swords, but unlike mini releases in this line, these swords are not identical because guess what? They connect right there for kind of a Darth Maul situation. Now, the question I have is, can he hold it like this? Probably not, but let's find out. First, we got to figure out which C-grips are for these swords. Wait, is that the right? Yeah, that's the right hand. All right. So we're going to put this one here. And the hands are pretty flexy, so you can get them on the weapons with a little more ease than some of the other harder. So I don't think there's any way those arms are going that close together, but let's find out. Because this would be a pretty killer pose. As much as I like that other thing, the sickle with the pyramid. Oh no, there is no way. Oh, it's close though. It's close, but no cigar. Still, even that looks pretty cool. Like, that's not bad. That's a possibility for posing on the shelf. I'm not sure. And like I said, since I'm only getting one of these, I've really got some decisions to make as far as what I'm going to do with this guy on the shelf. But there it is, the Triceraton Gladiator from NECA's Mirage Comics Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line. Tons of accessory options. For such a basic, simple figure, you're going to be able to achieve a lot of different looks, and I think they just keep hitting it out of the park with these. I couldn't be happier with literally every decision NECA has made so far with these characters. I adore these comics. They were part of my gateway into the Turtles. The toy line was first for me, then I discovered the original Mirage comics in the comic shop. So this is all just mind-blowing to me, who as a 12, 13, however old I was, I guess the toys started in 87, didn't they? 87 or 88, so 11, 12-year-old, whatever it was, discovering these Mirage comics. Never imagined I would see these characters realized in this way. I just didn't. I always thought, and look, I love the Playmates line and always will, but I just always thought that's the best we could do. But now we know we're getting the real deal. I'm thrilled about it. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about Needless Things, and until next time, buy what you like.
Smash that like button if you like Needless Things.